How I restored my cedar wood floors for only a couple $100. They went from this to this to this. Previous owners had carpet that they removed and left stains, and so I rough sanded with a orbital sander. Batteries didn't last very long, so if you have a corded sander, that would be better, but at least it got rid of most of that grimy stuff that was under the carpet left by pets and people walking for many years. You can see here the difference just by doing a rough sand with 40 grit. I have paid for professional floor refinishing, well worth it sometimes, but I wanted a rustic look in this house, and I really didn't have the budget this time to do a full fancy refinishing. So here's what it looked like after sanding. To finish, I found this great feed and wax product that is basically beeswax and orange oil. Great for pets, kids, and also I wanted something that would be dry and easy to walk on really quickly, because to access the bathroom and all of our bedrooms, we have to walk through this hallway. I loved the feed and wax. Look at the difference. The bedrooms had a lot more carpet glue, so it was much harder to remove. I tried sanding like before, but the glue gummed up the sandpaper. I tried an adhesive remover. It was terrible, did nothing. So I rented a drum sander from Home Depot. It helped get more glue off, but it still ended up gumming up the sandpaper, and I went through about 6 rolls of sandpaper. It also left black marks and spots of the glue gummed up, but it did take a good bit of the glue off and left me with a reasonable amount to go back and do with a hand sander. Orbital sanding discs were a lot cheaper, so we went and got all the rest of the glue off that way. I then vacuumed up all the sawdust and finished with a wet rag to just get rid of the last bit of dust before doing the conditioning. So here's the sanded floor all dry, and then I went ahead and did the feed and wax again on this room. My son and our cat were helping, and it did leave our hands really soft, even though the product does say to use gloves. The ingredients seemed fairly benign. The feed and wax felt a little oily the first couple days, but it held up really well afterward and kept the floor really smooth and soft and a little bit protected from dirt. Overall, I spent about $300, including the sander rental and all those drum sander discs, but it looks great for the rustic finish I was going for, and is well protected for kids and cats, at least for now. And that feed and wax was pretty inexpensive, only about $10 a bottle, so we can always refinish it anytime. Thanks for watching.